when the English soldiers came back to England after the war, they brought something with them as a memory of the war, I suppose. And most of them brought their radio sets, and they had a little swastika in the centre. But I have a few sets here in the museum with the swastika on. It's just nice to have it as part of history.
Wollt ihr den totalen Krieg? Wollt ihr ihn, wenn nötig, totaler und radikaler, als wir ihn uns heute überhaupt erst vorstellen können?
I love radio. I don't know why. I suppose it is like anything. We all have a hobby, and my hobby started probably in the mid-70s when I went to a night class and got involved and restored the wireless, and it just took off from there. I suppose phonographs was the first means of people listening to recorded sound. They were started, well, I suppose they were invented around 1880. To turn it on, we just put on this here and give it a wind up. They were used up to about 1920s. The gramophone came next. I suppose that came in around 1910, 1915. So you went from cylinders to a flat disc. And the early discs were quite thick, and they were called old 78s because the machines did 78 revs per minute. They were called 78s, and they still are called 78s. And they lasted for, oh God, 30, 40 years, and they're still being used. Radio isn't that old as such. Radio was only invented in the, well, I suppose the 20s really, your commercial sets, or your commercial stations. BBC had their first station. It opened in London in 1922. That was 2LO, 2LO for London. The first station opened in Dublin. It was called 2RN. And people say, why didn't they call it 2IRL? Well, it got its name from come back 2RN, 2RN. This is a music box from about 1880. And it's a cylinder with 8 tunes on it, and the tunes are on there. And to play it, we just give it a wind up. Marconi came to Ireland. He built a station in Ballybunnon around 1912, 1913. And it was from Ballybunnon, the first voice broadcast from Europe went to America. So, you know, we're so lucky to be so near it, and it's amazing the history that is attached to Ballybunnon and radio. If I have roughly 1,000 pieces in the museum, it's in a fairly confined space. I need to downsize it at some stage and try and put the 20s together and the 30s together and the 40s. It's there, it's collected, it'll stay in a collection anyway, whatever happens, you know.